Hey, Tubies! Yes, thank you, Bob. Well, here we are. It's Sunday night, and you know what that means? It's time for the witching hour. That's right. Welcome to our show tonight. We got a really special night tonight. You know, I'm here with the old crew. We got Lady Angela and Lord Tony. And I'm going to let each of them say hello to y'all.
Hi, everybody. Blessed be. So glad you're here and very excited for tonight's special show.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone. Glad to be here. Hope you are, too. It's going to be a great time tonight.
I'm with you guys. I'm having trouble getting my chat going. So why don't y'all talk to everybody, tell them what we were doing while I get this other thing going.
Well, tonight we're going to do a very special Beltane ritual, which tonight is it tomorrow's Beltane, isn't it, Bob?
Yeah, it's actually tomorrow.
Okay, I worked all day, so I'm a little bit feeling behind. Tomorrow is Beltane, and I took notice of the lovely, I think it's a full moon tonight, too, or tomorrow night.
It's
But
actually
got full moon energy. So that's super cool, an extra dose of that. We got some goodies in our chat box, everybody. We got Busy Wave, Madame Della, we got Simba, Laura M, Christine C, got Veronica, Matt, Melanie Miller, Riverhawk, G-Dog. We're so glad to see you all here.
I'm so glad you guys are here. Well, I'm having technical problems. I may not be able to see the chat tonight. So it looks like I cannot open another window for some reason. Oh, hold on. There it goes. All right. Well, I think we're in business. Guys, sorry for the problems. We've been having a lot of technical issues tonight. But, you know, we might be a few minutes behind, but we'll never forget you guys. Do we, guys?
Nope.
We never forget our Tubies. Well, I'm
Yeah,
just
we never forget you guys.
Absolutely not. Well, I'm telling you, we're going to have a fun night tonight. You know, as Lady Angela was saying, we are at Beltane, and that's going to be tomorrow, the official day of Beltane. But we're having a little early, but that's all right. But you know, the full moon is also going on tonight. So we've got, however, we're in the middle of broadcast. Mom's here. She wants to say hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Grizzly.
Hi. How are
Here's
you?
We're having fun. How are you?
I'm just fine.
We're just hanging out with all Bob's world.
Okay, I'll let you talk.
All right, Bob. Bye.
How's the gentleman? He's not saying anything.
Lord Tony's here.
I'm here. Hello. How are you? Nice to see you again.
You're good looking.
Thank you. So are you.
You're good looking too. The other lady.
Lady Angela.
Come on, honey.
Get it out of here. All right.
Come
Bye,
on.
Mom.
Bye.
Everybody said hi to Bob now. Well, you know, I tell you, it's a Beltane energy. Beltane's everybody gets wild and crazy and dances around, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, there's a wonderful Beltane scene. Y'all remember the movie Mists of Avalon? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That movie, Mists of Avalon?
I have yet to watch.
Oh, you got to see it. They have a big Beltane, and everybody's got fire, and they're dancing at night. It's really cool. I recommend that movie.
Absolutely. S.J. Tucker has a wonderful. Is that my feedback or your guys'? I was hearing a lot of feedback.
Hold on, let me lower the volume here. Everybody, all of us should lower our volumes just a little bit. Lord Tony, lower your volume too. I think I'm getting some feedback there.
I was saying, S.J. Tucker, he has a song about the Home Lord. I think it's called Hymn to Herney, and it's wonderful about the Great Rite, which is a Beltane song.
My speakers are not, the button has gone out, so there's not able to adjust speaker volume.
You guys got to excuse Bob. He's been having a lot of computer troubles tonight, Bob has. He's really been fighting his computer going on there, so.
Okay, it says I cannot adjust volume. It says volume control not available. That's weird. Okay. Okay, well, guys, I hope we don't get too much feedback. It's remotely blocked, so.
Do you have external speakers hooked up to your computer?
No,
Oh.
That's all internal. I don't know why I can't control anything on my computer right now.
Well, Bob, your outfit is great for tonight, though. Your shirt with is it red? Is that a red burning pentacle and your necklace and all? You look great.
Thank you. Yeah, I got on a red pinnacle to celebrate the solar Sabbath, the red of the sun. I got on my big silver pinnacle to honor the goddess of the moon. And I got on my starry witch hat to dance under the moonlight.
You look great.
Thank you.
Tony's all done up for tonight's ritual, too. That's awesome.
Tony always looks great. Tony, you look great in black. That is like your color, man.
That's all I wear.
In his castle he lives in.
My special fireplace room.
Well, I had brought my Beltane crown, but I thought it might be too colorful with my dress. So
Oh, I love it. I'm loving it.
which is a flower crown. I did a video the other day making it, and that was a lot of fun, and I really appreciate y'all coming out and watching that. I had a lot of fun. But I thought it I wore this particular dress because it has dark blues and it also has bright yellows like of the sun. So I really felt it was festive and good for the day and our ritual tonight. So that's why I wore that.
I think you look wonderful. Well, I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm having mic problems now.
Yeah, you sound great.
All right. Well, you know what? This is Beltane, right? We're going to celebrate come hell or high water or whatever. So we're going to do a ritual tonight. But before we get into that, I thought we'd just do a real brief talk about Beltane. Because this is a powerful Sabbath. It's about beginning again. It's about new life. Just when we think we're at the point in our lives where everything is done, Beltane reminds us that we can all have a rebirth. As the earth is coming to life, and we also can come to life. And the Lord and the Lady are bringing life to the whole planet. And it's just a wonderful time, And Lady Angela and Lord Tony, I thought you guys want to share some of your insights on Beltane.
Did you want to go first, Tony? You can.
No, I really don't have much to say right now. I'm a little under the weather, so I'm fighting something. But
I'm sorry to hear that.
Very sorry to hear that. Now, Tony, you brought a crystal down earlier to use in the ritual. Maybe you could tell us about it, why you brought it.
When we got to look over the ritual, it requires some of the Fey energies and the magics, and I brought this one down because this is the crystal I have all my Fey and other spirits attached to it. So I'd like them to lend their energy with tonight's ritual.
That's awesome. And right now is the time. It's on the calendar. Beltane and Samhain, which is Halloween, are exact opposite. And it's said that these are two times when the veil is thin. Where during Samhain, where the veil is thin and we can get in contact with the spirit world easier. Where right now at Beltane, the veil is thin and the Fae people come over. The Fae in all their forms come over. And so now's the time for celebrating and welcoming in the Fae. And if you welcome in the Fae, they'll bring blessings, to your home. Whereas places that don't, they bring a little bit of challenges. So it's a time to welcome in the Fae, honor house spirits, clean up, put bells out for the Fae, set up your garden, take care of your house plants, things like that. Doing the maypole ritual or hanging ribbons with prayers on them and stuff like that. How about you, Bob?
Well, I like to do spring cleaning at this time. So, that's a big thing. And then I've been setting wards here all around my mom's house while I'm down here. So I've been charging and blessing and drawing in clean, fresh energy, cleaning and then setting wards and put some crystals around her yard and, her guardian. If y'all didn't see, I did a video earlier this week on Guardian. So we've been setting those. And so it's been really good.
That's awesome. Oh, we got some really neat comments going on here. Well, Veronica is sending you positive energy, good energy to Horror Beauty, which is nice. Simba says, oh, wow, I was feeling like new beginnings are happening, and she's feeling great. So that's awesome. A few people had watched my video. Thank you guys for watching that. Madame Della says, isn't Bob the most adorable male witch ever?
Thank you, lady. Madame Della.
Oh, Simba asks, aren't male witches called wizards?
Well, you know, that's a good question because a lot of people ask me that. And male wizard is a term that's generally connected to ceremonial magic. It's a kind of a different, like a more of a Judeo-Christian based magic, whereas we're more shamanic in our practice. So males that are more shamanic are called witches, but males that do more Judeo-Christian magic are wizards. Does that sum it up? I think so.
Oh, I'm sorry, Simba. Simba's a guy. He's reminding me he's a guy. I'm sorry. I apologize for
Yeah, I know Simba. Simba's great. He lives in Germany. In fact, Simba stayed up late. It's like 2 a.m. in the morning over there.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. We got a lot of positive energy in our group tonight. So, Bob, what does everybody need to do the ritual? What kind of supplies?
Well, you know, in fact, I have to go grab one of my supplies because I forgot it when I had to change rooms here.
You want me to tell him?
I want everybody to get their stuff, and then I'll go grab mine while you talk to them, Lady Angela.
Okay.
All right. So you need a glass of water, or if you have a ritual chalice, that's great. But if you don't have a ritual chalice, just get a regular drinking glass of water. Okay. You need a piece of paper, and then a pen, and that's all you need. So I'm going to go grab my chalice, and Lady Angela will talk to y'all. And some of you, while we have a little break here, go get your supplies if you didn't bring them.
Okay. Okay, so everybody, you got a minute here if you need to go get a glass of water, a paper, and a pen. And it's going to be really exciting. Bob designed this ritual for us, and it's really neat. And it's a little bit different than how we've done our other rituals. We each have assigned parts that we read, and it's really cool. It's going to start out, we're going to do a meditation. Bob's going to lead us into a nice meditation like he did last time, where we actually formed our circle, our astral circle, which was very powerful. So go ahead and talk, Tony, for a second. I got to tell my phone to hush.
Yeah, tell that phone to be quiet. You should know better.
It was my granny trying to call right at the best time.
Yeah, I really don't know what to say. This ritual looked pretty cool that Bob wrote out. I just recently received it, so I'm still kind of I hate to say it, but I'm still a newbie with some of these rituals. So.
Yeah. This one's going to be really, really neat. It has to do with, he's going to start us with a meditation. We're going to raise our circle like we did last week, which was, I felt it very powerfully. Didn't you, Tony, when we had our circle rose? It was very powerful.
Yeah, I had a nice little energy headache going after the show was done. So yeah, that was, I agree. It's a good headache, to get, but yeah, when you're energy sensitive, it really plays with your head.
And then after that, we'll say some words. We have some parts that we'll read, and then we'll actually have a vision of a new creation in our life. And we're going to visualize it as a plant, a flower, or a tree, something in full color, growing and blossoming. We'll envision that, complete with like what it would feel like to sit near it, how the leaves would sound in the wind, or how it would smell. Just very vivid visualization of what we want to create in our life, but in the form of a plant, flower, or tree, which is really neat. Senses, texture, sense. And then we're actually going to draw that image on the paper too, and then a closing meditation and stuff. So Bob really wrote us a great ritual. So kudos to you, Bob, on that. This is going to be exciting.
Thank you so much. Well, I was so excited about this ritual. This is a little different than when we did last time, but I think if you guys will just kind of stay with us, follow along, even if you don't have it written out, just listen carefully, and we're going to lead you through it, okay? So what I thought we'd do to start is I wanted us to form our mystic circle. You know how we did last time? So we're going to do a little meditation, and I want y'all to get comfortable in your chairs, okay? And just sit back, and I want you just to close your eyes for a moment. And as we close the eyes, I want you to follow your breathing just gently in and out. And as you follow that breathing, I want you to draw your attention down to the middle of your chest area. And inside of you, there's a little spark of white light. And I want you to see that spark of light now become brighter and larger. Let it form a glowing cloud inside of you. Let that beautiful cloud of light just fill the whole chest area. Let it rise up into your shoulders, up into your neck, and up into your head. And as that beautiful light fills you, let it continue to release all tension and all anxiety. Let that beautiful light flow down each arm now. It's like waterfall light flowing down to the hands and fingers. Let the light flow down through your shoulder blades, down to your lower back. Let it move all down through the chest and into the stomach as well. Try to see and feel this light as it wraps around you, cleans you in its warmth and gentle energies. Let it flow down to the hips, down through the thighs, down to the knees. Let that beautiful light just move through your body. Feel it gently lift and empower you now. Let that light flow down to the shins and calves, down to the ankles, and then all the way down to the feet. Now, as you look within, I want you to see and know and realize that you are now filled with divine light. From the top of your head all the way down to your feet. In this light, there is no fear. There's only peace, love, joy, and acceptance. And I want us to take a moment and just sit in that beautiful light that surrounds you. It's like a warm, gentle cocoon. And I want you now to visualize that you're opening your eyes. Now keep your eyes closed, but visualize as if you're opening your eyes. And you find yourself standing in the middle of a giant circle of Wicca. The members of the order have gathered. And as you look to your left, you will see a person standing in their beautiful Wiccan robes. And all around the circle wearing beautiful robes, wearing purple cords. And the circle is large, 100 people or so. And as you look across the circle, you see Lord Tony standing with his sword guarding us. And as you look to the other circle, side of the circle, you see Lady Angela standing with her book of shadows. And as you look around, you hear my voice now and see me standing, holding the sacred chalice. And all of us are connected now. And you see the light that is surrounding you, blending into the light of those around you. And you feel the power growing as our circle sends power in a circle around us. And let that power of circle start to flow and feel the energy. And I want us just to be silent for a moment as we let that circle's light flow. Feel us standing together now as one group. We're in a beautiful field, and above us is the moonlight. Below us, you can feel the damp coolness of the rich green, lush grass. Feel your cord around you. Maybe you're wearing it around your neck or around your waist. Feel your gentle, soft robes blowing as a gentle breeze moves. Let us just connect with our circle now. All over the world, our spirits have gathered at this sacred place. And in spirit, we are one within our circle. Let's just take a moment in silence now and be present with each other in our circle. Very good. Now that we know that the purple order of the purple cord is gathered, unified, tonight we commit to working magic. So I want you to look within yourself, draw from that light inside, and say, tonight I will release that light to do our magic. Make that personal commitment. Share your energy for the good of all. Now, when you're ready, I want you to slowly come back. You're going to return to your physical body physical location where you are, but know that our etheric circle is past, and we are present. So motive be.
So much. Our circle of light aligns with the growing light of the Sun Lord, who unites with the goddess to bring life to the earth. We call forth the ancient people of the Fae to help us to awaken to the mysteries unfolding around us now.
Let us lend our energies to the growing light. Let us participate in creation of new life, both on earth and in the world of spirit.
As the Lord and Lady rejoice in the renewal of life, let us now generate a new creation. See within your mystic vision a beautiful tree, plant, or flower. See it forming, growing, and coming into life. Let us commune in silence as we visualize our new creation. I want you to try to see the plant and flower. Try to see it in full color. Sense the texture of your creation. Maybe you have a tree and you can feel the bark. Maybe you have a flower and you feel the green stem. Maybe it's a rose and you can touch the gentle thorn, gently touch the thorns. Maybe you have a plant, a lush green plant, a jade plant or a shrub or an herb plant. I want you now to try to see a creation that you are building in the etheric through your visualization. Smell the scent of the plant. Feel its coolness or its texture. Maybe it's warm because it's been in sunlight. Breathe it in, feel it, and just take a moment and know it, see it in its color, sense it, and feel it and become one with it. So now I'm going to be silent just for a moment. Once we do that, Lady Angela will come in and take us through.
Let yourself now capture that image on the paper before you. Let the spirit channel through your hand and through your pen to bring forth a new creation.
All right, now pick up your pens and let us try to capture what we saw. Now, when you're making your images, don't stress yourself out. You don't have to be an artist. In your mind's eye, what you see is more important. But on your paper, just try to capture a little bit of that essence. Take your time. Make it lovely. It doesn't have to be a perfect artist rendering. Just a little sketching, but in your mind's eye, you see it in full color and power. Even if you cannot fully capture it on the paper, you will still carry it with you. Oh, that's lovely, Lady Angela. Is it a sunflower?
Yep, it's a happiness blooming. Happiness blooms.
Oh,
Blooms of happiness.
look what I created. It's a rose.
Oh, gorgeous.
A full blooming red rose.
Mine's a bright yellow sunflower with a big smile and bringing happiness. What's yours, Tony?
I actually got a pine tree with the sun and a flower and a little stream. That's what popped into my head.
Beautiful.
Oh, gorgeous. And the sun rising?
Static.
Oh, it's nice.
Wonderful. Lord Tony, would you like to continue our ritual?
We invoke the ancient guardians now to protect the new life that is forming all over the world. May the Fae people also be renewed in body, mind, and spirit. May the Fae be protected in their mission to renew the earth and give worship to the Lord and Lady of the verdant earth.
So hold on, let me get my chalice. Now this is where, you guys, if you have your chalice, how do you like this beautiful antique crystal chalice, guys?
Nice.
All right, it says, oops, can you guys hear me?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, my volume's going out here, so bear with me. We call now the Lord and Lady and all of the Fae to grant their blessings to this water. May this water be filled with light and life, that it will renew all that it touches in body, mind, and spirit.
Let us now anoint ourselves with this holy water. Just sprinkle some of the water on yourself now. Tony?
This water is our shield of light, nourishing and protecting always. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Now, everybody, dip your fingers into the holy water and sprinkle some on the drawing you just made. Just not too much, just sprinkle it on the drawing. May this holy water bring life to our vision. Let all of our channeled images begin to work magic in our lives. By this water, our images are given life. So mote it be.
Let us unite in a new creation. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Our images are now living images, sacred icons that carry the life of spirit within. Each day we can draw life energy into our lives and see our goals manifest.
Let us commit now to honoring all life, plant, animal, mineral, and human.
May all life be under the guidance and protection of the vibrant Sun Lord and Green Lady of the earth.
We are one with the Lord, the Lady, and with all life. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Now, guys, what you want to do following our ritual later tonight when you're done with the show, take your drawings, your icons, put them on your altar. Let them dry. Mine's got a little wet. It'll dry out. And, in the coming days, if you want, you can even color them in with pencils and color and continue to visualize. So it can be an ongoing spell. And then when you're done, if you love your creation, you can frame it and keep it as a memory of tonight's ritual. And you'll have a sacred talisman to draw power from as you go forward into this spring and summertime. So
Awesome, Bob. I love mine because I made it bright and sunny and happy. So every time I look at it, it's going to remind me of new happiness blooming in my life. You know, how every day is a blessing, every smile is a blessing, and how happiness is around us. We just have to embrace it. So this is awesome, Bob. I love the ritual.
well, thank you. It's a little different, but this is the wonderful thing is that we're going to be doing different types of rituals as we go through the wheel of the year. So this is another type for you guys tonight.
Do you want to lead us in closing down the circle that we just formed?
Yeah, I think we should go ahead.
And sending that energy we raised as a group?
Hey, yes, that is so motivating. Okay, so I want everybody to get comfortable in the spot there. Let's just again close our eyes. And this time as we close our eyes, it's like the beginning of a movie. You know how it fades from dark into light? Well, let the darkness before you fade into light. And as that light opens, you're going to find yourself again standing in our ritual circle in a beautiful field And let's take a minute and feel the energy. And as you look around our giant circle of people standing in their beautiful robes and their purple cords, feel the connection with your brothers and sisters of the craft. And look at the etheric glow moving between all of us. We share in its power. And so tonight, let's raise that power. Let us all together, I want you to visualize looking up into the sky. And above us is a giant full moon tonight. And call down its rays and ask the lady to be with us. And as we receive the light of the lady, let us release this etheric light that we built into the cosmos and send it out now. Raise your hands and send it out from the top of your palms into the night sky, and see our light swirling and mixing as it goes out into the cosmos. And know that our power is released for the good of all, with harm to none and good to all. Take a moment and watch the light as it swirls, and reflect again on the silver moonlight coming down upon us. And take just a moment and enjoy this connection that we share under the silver light of the lady. And when you're ready, I want you to join with me now as we begin to release those who have come. We thank the Lord and the lady for their presence and lending their power. Go if you must, but stay if you will. Hail and farewell. We thank the guardians of the quarters. And as we go through, we say north, south, west, and east. The sacred circle is now released. Go, ye guardians of the circle, in peace and light. We thank you for lending power this. Go if you must, but stay if you will. Hail and farewell. To the blessed Fae who have joined us tonight, we thank you for your presence. And we ask you now, if you will, stay if you will, but go if you must. We send thee with hail and farewell. And as we look around our circle, we see the gentle smiling faces. And Lord Tony is with his sword. It is now pointing down, signifying he is releasing the shield of light, that we may all open the circle. And as Lady Angela is often saying, the circle is open, but never broken. And as we look to each other, we know that we can gather here at any time, and this will be our place of joy and gathering. And take a moment and look to people to the left and to the right. You recognize them, you may not recognize them, but know that they are brothers and sisters in the craft. Say hail and farewell to those that you see surrounding you within the circle. And know that we have the intent of our magic. We will gather again soon. And when you're ready, release with one deep breath any remaining light that's you're holding in, and slowly come back to your body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. You'll be fully back and present.
That was beautiful, Bob.
Thank you so much. It was
During our ritual, G. and donated £5 to Spirit Channel.
Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, we'll definitely do that.
Witchy Jim says, thank you guys for sharing all the rituals. He's actually thinking about joining the OPC. That's nice. We'd love to have you.
We'd love
Do
you.
it.
What?
Do it.
Do it.
Look at this. Icking 456 said rituals are very important. Thank you. I think so too. And you know, I think with the wonder of the internet, this allows all of us who are solitaires to really connect. You know, I really felt the power move with us tonight, and it's always a blessing.
You know, Bob, I was thinking, you know, when you're at Mom's, at least once a month, we have a Sunday night witching hour session that's with you at Mom's. And I know you have your own room at Mom's. I thought maybe you ought to put yourself together kind of like a travel altar but it could actually stay there at mom's, maybe in a shoebox or something, with just the essentials. You know, maybe a small dagger, a small bowl, or, you know, just a few essentials. And plus, it gives you a good excuse to treat yourself to some small items.
You know, I have to tell you, that's so funny because I was on your website, WhereWiccaSpells.com. Yes, I am giving you a plug. And you have a wonderful little chalice, a silver travel chalice. I've been
I was thinking, would it be nice under your bed there to have your little box with your essentials? So no matter what witching hour ritual we do, you'll be having the essentials there. But still, you're wonderful at spur of the moment stuff where we don't need a lot of supplies. So you're very talented at that.
Thank you so much. You know, I think having an altar here would be great. You know, of course, my mom is a maid that comes in, and I can see when she cleans my room and folds up the altar. She'll say, "What's this?" And my mom will, "Oh, my son's a witch." Oh, she might leave. Anyway, but I like that. I seriously think I'm going to do that. And, you know, Carol's here. And hi, Carol. Good to see you, darling. And yes, you know, somebody asked earlier, can you do a ritual without candles? Yes. And tonight was a good example because, you know, I tried to put this together. I thought not everybody maybe have time to go out and get candles. So we did a candleless ritual, but we certainly will do candle rituals in the future.
Yep. Absolutely. Well, I have fun with these rituals. This one was a little bit different. A different layup, a little bit more formal, but I really think it was great. What did you guys think? Did you guys enjoy it?
I hope you guys did. Oh, look, Madam Della Madam Della, you are too kind, darling. Blessings you. She just gave us $22 for the show.
Oh, wow.
Timothy. The number expands from 11 and continues on the path. Oh, that's beautiful. 22, yes. Oh, that's a prosperous and blessing and partnership. All sorts of.
Absolutely. Timothy Gallagher says, now the paper's all wet, and he drew a flaming plant on it.
Well, Timothy, these are magic plants. Their power will not be diminished.
Radha Das says, I am so happy I am able to see this. You know, we had quite a turnout tonight joining us for the ritual.
I'm saying we got a lot of people in the chat. This is wonderful. Thank you so much for all of you coming out. You know, Beltane is one of my favorite holidays because it's like when you really start to get real spring, you know, because our back at Ostara, it was ice cold and snowing, and I didn't have at all a spring experience this Ostara. So Beltane, I've been looking forward to. You know, and what's our next Sabbath that's coming, Lady Angela? Don't we have one coming up after? What's our next one?
Oh, we do. I'd have to turn the page on my calendar, and it's on the other side of the room. I lay out at the beginning of every year. I take my calendar and I flip through it, and I write down all the special sacred days. I mark the full moons on there. I mark the dark new moons on there, and I mark all the Sabbaths. So then I see it ahead of time at the calendar, and then I don't have to memorize it so much. I just turn the page, and there it is. So
I think our next holiday is the solstice, isn't it? Am I right? Yeah, it'll be the solstice. That's our next holiday.
Oh, the summer Imbolc, isn't it? Isn't that Imbolc?
What? No, we're
summer solstice.
February.
Oh.
It's June, which is Litha.
Litha. That's what I meant. See?
Yeah, I always call it summer solstice is Litha.
Litha. Yeah. That's your favorite one, isn't it, Bob?
I love the Sun Lord, and when I get to experience that powerful sun, it seems so strong. Every Sabbath, I just go out and just worship the sun. I'm totally into it. So, you know, but I think it's been so much fun tonight. You guys seem to have really enjoyed it here. And that makes me happy to see you're enjoying it. And Madam Della asked they wanted to see Tony's cat. Tony, is your cat there tonight?
No, but they can see the sacred protective laser beam sword.
Oh, yes. About this.
It's like the lightsaber, except better.
Whoa!
How cool is that?
Oh, my.
Purple.
And it really hot. So,
Be careful.
yeah. Don't want to start that on fire.
Are you okay?
Tony, that's amazing. He's got a purple lightsaber. Now that is the ultimate guardian tool.
This thing will light matches up from 10 feet away.
Wow, it's very dangerous then.
But very fun at the same time.
Burn a hole through your ceiling with that.
That ceiling's white.
Oh my God, that's great.
Witchy Jim says, I was trying to go back to his comment, but he says if he joins Purple Cord, Lord Tony could keep him in line, which basically that's pretty funny.
Somebody earlier said they visualized a purple cord they were wearing in this ritual circle tonight.
Oh, nice.
Actually, I went by earlier, but I saw somebody said they had visualized a ritual cord. And that's nice. You know, speaking of cords, do you guys have your purple cord? I left my purple cord home. Oh, I'm sinful. Forgive me. But maybe you guys could tell a little bit about purple cord too tonight.
I have my purple cord. I actually took my shorter one. I tied it around my neck tonight. I have a few of them, and I do different things with them. This is one that I have braided out of paracord. You can use any kind of cord. You could use yarn. You could use ribbon, whatever you want. Paracord is real easy to work with. I kind of like working with it, but I've used other things too. Strips of leather to make your cord. And to join the Order of the Purple Cord, which basically we're a worldwide group of solitary practitioners. We all do our own thing. We have our own specific beliefs. We don't make you have to believe what we believe. You have your own beliefs and your own practice, but we are of a like mind. And with the Purple Cord, we're able to be a part of something that's bigger than just ourselves. And just like you saw in tonight's ritual, when we raised our circle, there's a innate power in our group. You know, it lifts up. It's ethereal. And being a part of the Purple Cord, you're able to be a part of something bigger than yourself, something more ethereal, and draw on that energy in a positive way. Bob Sasha Toth just gave you $5 Canadian for your channel.
Thank you so very much. It's so very kind. You know, it costs a lot of money to run this program between, you know, all of the software and the different. Then I'm just in the process of buying a new camera, so I have a more professional camera. So these things are really appreciated, and I really thank you for your support.
Tony, you want to talk about Purple Cord?
Yeah, the Purple Cord is actually a great way to symbolize the unity between all of our members. You put time and effort into your cord, and you show it to people, and you know that you're part of the order. It ties us all together, and it makes us all one with each other.
Absolutely. And so, for those of you interested in joining, you know, the order, it's real simple. You want to pop over to our my website or Angela's website or Tony's website or our Facebook page. We'll have all those links below this video. And, you know, send us an email stating that you want to join the order. And also say that you will promise to abide by the Wiccan Rede. And the Wiccan Rede is, and it harm none. Do as you will. So that means we don't do black magic. We don't do curses. We don't do any of that. We're about working in the light and doing positive magics for the betterment of the world and for ourselves. And then you send that, and then once we get that, we'll admit you to the order. And Lady Angela and I will help you get your certificate and get access to Facebook. We have a secret group page on Facebook, so you can go there without being public to the world if you're somebody who's still more in the closet as far as your Wiccan faith. And, you know, we try to make it a safe environment for everybody.
Absolutely. And we also got Lord Tony looking out for us over there. You know, we don't have, it's an absolutely positive environment. We share pictures, we ask questions, we give prayers, we discuss things. It's just a fun place. It's a positive energy. There's no nasty, negative people there. Lord Tony's always got an eye on that, lets us know right away. And we weed those out. You know, every now and then we come across those, but we weed them out because we're a positive group of like-minded people and light and love. And we're all here to support each other, to help each other, to grow with each other. And it's just really great. And we're always evolving too. Like now we're doing these rituals. We have these videos now with the three of us here. Hopefully someday we could do larger group rituals with more of the OPC family in it. And that's what it is. It's like a family. And Bob, you got something exciting too. You've been working on the manual, haven't you? On the handbook.
Yes, I have actually. And pretty soon we're going to have out an official Order of the Purple Cord membership manual. And it will be free. We're not charging for this. And it's going to have in it like the history of the order. And it will tell about like the sacred history of the color purple and why that's important to our order. We'll talk about the cords and how to create your own cord. We're going to have daily prayers and rituals and meditations. And each of us in the order are going to be contributing, and the officers are contributing. And so, like, I'm going to write a section on if you want to have a sacred chalice in your house as part of your tradition, because I'm the keeper of the sacred chalice. And Lady Angela's writing a section on, you know, how to start a book of shadows and keeping a sacred book. And Lord Tony's writing an article on, you know, honoring your sacred athame or sword. And so we're each going to have a little section that we contribute. And then it'll have like the symbols of our order. Like, for example, one of the symbols of our order is the purple crescent moon, which sometimes I paint on my forehead. I don't have it on tonight, but that's like one of our signs. So like our order, if you want to, you know, dress up for the order, a special ritual event, you know, oh, you know what? One of our sacred symbols is the purple crescent, and you can paint that on your brow. And I'll have stuff about that. And it's going to have, you know, little rituals, how to maintain a daily sacred flame, you know, how to set up an altar. We're going to give the symbol. I'm working on developing a symbol that you can print out and frame and put on your altar to represent the order. And we have a lot of different symbols. Like one of our symbols is the triquetra, but it's a purple triquetra because the triquetra is like a cord in a sense, a knot. So it'll be a purple triquetra as one of our symbols. And we'll have all these pictures in the manual. And so when you get it, you can go through and, add what you want to your practice. It's not obligatory, but for those who want to kind of more fully invest in their time and energy in the order, it'll give you instructions of how to do that to be closely united with us. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be a great book.
Absolutely. Billy Atchison asks, who started the Order of the Purple Cord?
Well, I actually am the founder of it, and Lord Tony and Lady Angela were with me right when I got the idea, and I presented it to both of them. And I said, guys, I have this desire. Would you be open to helping me? And both of them say, yeah, we'd love it. And so really we're all three of the founders, really, because each of us have contributed something and helped it to grow.
Absolutely. Gab Hines says that he loves being in the Purple Cord. He's telling Jim, Witchy Jim, he says, I love it, Jim, because there's no negativity and people picking faults and stuff. It's just a good place to be. So that's awesome. Thank you, Gab, for that kind words.
Thank you, Gab. Gavin's up late. He's in London tonight. Yay, to all our British viewers. How many British viewers we got tonight?
Sean Citrina Rodriguez says it's a good idea that you're taking your time on the book to get it all together. I think he's talking to you.
Well,
we got a lot of talking in the chat
I'm getting very eager now to get it. I've been working on it for over a year, and I keep putting it on the shelf. And now I'm at the point where, like, you know what? I have to have this book. I need it for myself, and if I'm feeling I need it, like to instruct people and help them get involved in the art, y'all need it too. Everybody's going to need this. So, as I said, oh my gosh, Katie McKenzie, God bless you, darling. You just gave us $10, $9.99. That's a good luck number, 999. I love it. Thank you. You guys are so kind and generous to us.
I've been starting a new collection for luck. Karen Kotz in Washington, she's a Purple Cord sister. She's a very good friend of mine. She had at one time gifted me, she makes the neatest things with duct tape. And she made with purple duct tape this little wallet, and she sent me a $2 bill in it. And she let me know that that's a lucky thing, a $2 bill. And in fact, I've heard since then, I overheard at the store, a lady was telling somebody that before she was the cashier, she was a waitress. And when you're a waitress or a waiter and someone tips you a $2 bill, that it's lucky. So I discovered that $2 bills are a lucky charm. So Karen had gifted me with the first one. Then over time, anytime I'd come across someone with a $2 bill, I would trade them $2 so I'd have that bill. And then somebody came in and I ended up getting 5 more. So now I have 9 and I'm trying to get 13 $2 bills. And it has a lucky symbol because 13 is a very lucky number, especially for witches. It just has a bad rap. It's one of those numbers that has a bad rap. But so I'm working on collecting 13 $2 bills. So far I have 9. And I just thought that's kind of an eccentric thing, but it's something, a new collection that I just stumbled into. These $2 bills just started coming to me. So I started keeping them. And I just thought that was something silly to share.
I love that. You know, see, this is one of the wonderful things of the craft is that there's so many ways to do magic, you know, and every witch has their kind of niche, you know, and I love that. I'm definitely a believer in number magic. You know?
Yep. Oh, how funny. Well, G-Dog has some $2 bills. Hang on to them then, G-Dog. They're lucky. Jazzy Star says they don't think it works the same with 2-pound coins, right? And then they said, Simba says they only have €5 bills there. All numbers below are coins.
Oh, Shadowlander just asked a great question. Yo, Bob, Lady Angela, Lord Tony. How would one be able to work with fire when they can't use candles and don't have incense? Good question. Well, you know, there's one of the things that you can do. It's a very ancient technique. Is that you can make a lamp out of olive oil.
Mm-hmm.
And what you do is you get a little shallow dish, like really like almost like a saucer. You fill it with olive oil, and then you get a piece of cotton, like yarn or a rope, cotton cord, and you braid it in like a little tight braid, and you soak it in the oil, and then put the edge of it on the edge of the dish, and you light it, and it'll burn just like an oil lamp. Real simple, but it works.
It needs to be a fireproof dish.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's good. But well, actually, I've seen it done with ceramic and glass, so I don't think, you know. But you can also make the wick, I forgot, out of cotton. Just buy like a cotton ball, stretch it out, and twine it like a wick. And the cotton actually works best with that. I've used like a metal dish for it before, you know. But that's one way to have fire if you don't have candles or incense. You can just light it from a match or from a stove if you have a gas burner. So anyways, that's a good question.
Yeah, it was a great question. Holy cow, Bob. Look at the time.
Oh my gosh. You know, guys, I tell you, I feel like I'm here 5 minutes every week. But Timothy Gallagher just said, olive oil and sanitizer for hands is flammable. Watch YouTube videos.
Yeah, hand sanitizer is very flammable. It has a high alcohol content. Yeah.
Good.
Olive oil because it's oily.
Yeah. Good point. Thank you, Tim. But you know, guys, here we are. We're coming up on 9 o'clock. And I want to say thank you to all of you for coming out. I don't know where our time is, but you guys have been wonderful tonight. Thank you so much to all those who made donations tonight. You guys, love you. Thank you. It really helps us right now. As many of you know, Sasha just donated $5 Canadian. Thank you.
She donated earlier, too. That's awesome.
All right. Well, guys, thank you. That's very kind. But, you know, each of us are trying to do our work for the craft. You know, I'm a full-time psychic medium. If you want to get on my schedule for a reading, visit my website. The link will be below, robert-schickman.com. Call my office, 571-483-2112. We'll get you on the schedule for a reading. Private readings, you and me, one-on-one for an hour. We can answer past, present, future issues, spirit guides, past lives, and all your questions. We cover everything a full hour. We can do that by telephone, in person, or Skype. All right, so contact me if you want a reading. Now, if you want an awesome book of shadows and you need some good magical supplies, you go to Lady Angela. Lady Angela, why don't you tell us about your website?
Okay, I'm at rarewiccaspells.com. And I have all sorts of stuff there, guys. I have a very big, I got over 5,000 items there. It's not just spells and Book of Shadows. It's herbs, it's bells, it's tools, it's knives, it's chalices, it's altar cloths, it's clothes, hats, cups, keychains, bags, all sorts of stuff. Take a peek. Madam Della just donated you another $5 to Spirit Channel. Also, don't forget Tony. Tony, all you got to do there is Google him at Lightbringer's Angel, and he pops up. He just woke up. He thought I was getting after him. Anyways, yeah, check out Tony. He offers great services. And if you go to Rare Wicca Spells, use coupon code Spirit Channel on your purchases, and you will save 10% off of every order. It's a lifetime coupon for you. And I have been seeing some orders come in that are using the Spirit Channel coupon. I want to thank you all. And I always show a little special attention to those ones because it's our Spirit Channel peeps.
God bless you. Lord Tony, you want to tell her real quick about your services?
Yeah, what I do is I do some angelic healing services. The angels work through me to go to you for any of your healing needs. If you got like blockages, it'll help remove the blockages, get your energy flowing the way it's supposed to, so you function the way you're supposed to. If you got pains, that I can work with that, get rid of some of those. It's a donation. It's basically pay by donation. If you don't like the services, don't pay anything. You're out no money. Either way, the energy will come to you. I won't screw you over, I promise. So that's pretty much how it works. And so if you just, I'm actually going to read off my website here. So it's https://lightbringersangel.simdiff. It's spelled SIMDIF.com. Or like a lady Angela said, just Google it. Lightbringers Angel comes up a lot quicker.
We'll have Tony down in the box below his link as well. So definitely check him out. Well, guys, I tell you, I don't know where the time goes. We're at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock's also the witching hour, kind of. At least 9 o'clock where I am. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for all you've been here. Madam Della just donated another $5. God bless you, darling. That's so kind. Thank you. Guys, listen, keep it here at Spiritual. We got more coming. Tomorrow is, what's tomorrow? Monday. We're going to have horoscopes. So you want to be here. We're going to cover everything. We're going to cover all the transits for the week, what's going on, and then I'm going to do individual horoscopes for all 12 zodiac signs. So be here tomorrow. In the meantime, with the rest of your evening, go shop at Lady Angela's. Get yourself some cool ritual stuff. Get a book of shadows. Buy some spells. And, everything she wants there. Stop over to my website. Get in touch with me for a reading. Stop over to Lord Tony's website. Book him for a reading. We're all here to help you. We love you. We thank you for your support. Listen, guys, we're going to wrap it up. It's that time, but we'll see you back here next week. Same time, same place for the witching hour. Good night, guys. Blessed be.
Night.
Blessed be.